But anyway, why don't you tell everybody why you look like Elvis?
I was born
I get it.
Man, I have been through hell. All right, you think, wow, man, this is cool. This guy looks like the most famous entertainer in the whole wide world. We went through school, and even my teachers, he said, your name Presley? And I'd walk into class, and they'll sit there and stare at me. And they'd make me stay after class, say, are you related? What was he like? And I'll sit there and be late for class. And other times, I got made fun of. I still do. But other times, other people love to take pictures with me. I've done shows for people. I've done shows for charity. And I've made people happy. I look at it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I've done Wounded Warriors, done a show for Wounded Warriors. I've gone down to the VA, and I've seen those guys with no legs, and they'll get up with the artificial legs, and they'll start dancing.
With no legs?
And I help
Artificial legs, Jerry.
Oh, artificial legs. I'm sorry. Maybe I've already drank too much, Rod. I thought he said they had no legs and then they were dancing.
Yeah, no, he said
they had no legs, but they had
the
artificial
amputees,
ones.
they've
Okay.
got their artificial legs. Come on, man.
I got you. I was trying to
Give me that.
visualize it.
Magic-
Wake
magic-
up. Visualize
Too
it.
much communion, bro.
Magic legs,
Wake up.
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
And
Well, look, Eric. Let me tell you something. So, look, I like you, and you've performed for
We
us.
love you, man.
We really enjoy. I'd like for you to just hang out with us, right? Because here's what I like about. There's certain people I really, really like. People that are not afraid to be themselves.
this is me, 100%.
Even when you could, you said people make fun of you, this, that, and the other. The Kickin lawyer thing, I get made fun of. A lot of the lawyers try to make fun of it, but they can make fun of it all the way to the
works.
bank.
I
It works.
make fun of it.
Make fun of it all the way to the bank, Rod. Yeah. So I mean, I'm myself, and so it's very polarizing. Ed Doyle told me that. He said he talked to somebody. We were talking about people in the community. He saw the Kickin lawyer stuff, and he was like, he had to meet this Kickin lawyer guy because people either really like me or they really don't. But it's because I am who I am, right? And that's one thing I like about you. Is you, even though you look like Elvis, there's a reason for that. That's because this is who you are. And so anyway, I have a lot of respect for that, man. And obviously, you shouldn't make any apologies for it. I'm sure you've had a great experiences, or you wouldn't continue to do it.
Oh, man, I've had some great experiences. I think the best experience, recommendation I ever got, I was in Las Vegas, and I was doing a show. After the show was over, the band, and we would sit on a long table like this and then eat dinner. I had a lady come approach me and said, you look like Elvis, you sound like Elvis, you're great. I said, well, thank you. I just wish my daughter could see it. I said, well, why? Where's she at? She's upstairs in her room. Her sister, which is her aunt, was taking care of her because she had braces on her arms and she was be easy knocked over. I said, I'll tell you what, you come to the show, till my guys will come and get you. What would you like, front row seats or back in stage? Front row seats. So I got them down there, and I sang, and I went down to her, and I took my necklace off, and I gave it to her. And she started crying. She was a 14-year-old girl, loved Elvis. And I got some flowers for them, and some scarves, and teddy bears. And she was crying. I said, what are y'all doing for supper? Nothing. I said, well, you're going to eat with us. So they sat down and ate with us, and the mother turned to me with tears and said, if you're not Elvis, you should be. Then I started crying. Because I think that was the best. I've had a lot of confidence, but I think that was the best one I ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And the 14-year-old girl, I made her happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you obviously have an impact on people's lives, like this. And I've got a little more perspective on it in the last year or so. So Josh and I are partnered with Tara Thompson, and we promote the Covington Comic-Con, right? We've had it 2 years in a row. And even though I did that the first year, I had never done this cosplay thing. Cosplay is where they dress up in some costume, like dress up as a superhero, a movie thief, Elvis, whoever, right? And so
That's me. I'm coming as I am.
yeah. So I dressed up this year though as Budget Batman, right? And it was a lot of fun. And people get so much joy from that. And that was the thing I like. And a lot of times it's at my expense. Like they were making fun of me, honestly, mostly.
No.
But I don't care.
No.
I don't know if you know me, Rod, but I really just don't care.
Yeah.
As long as somebody's getting some joy out of it, I enjoyed it. And so I think that people that can have that personality, have that perspective on life, that there's a lot to be said about that.